Hey guys, and welcome to another Binding of Isaac Repentance run on File 2. I was thinking about what to do today. I think I want to run a Lilith run. I was thinking about doing a greed run, but I think we'll start off with just a regular run. So, I'm actually going to use a box of friends here. All these tanky enemies, and we'll talk about Lilith a little bit. So as you can see, Lilith is blindfolded as a mechanic for this character, and your damage comes... Ooh, I'm not gonna be able to get that, I don't think. We'll let it go. Your damage comes from your incubus follower, which basically acts as your tears. And she does come with the box of friends active, which allows you to double all familiars you have. So the other inherent item that Lilith comes with is Cambrian Conception. What that does is every bit of damage you get counts towards a tally, and when you hit a predetermined number, you automatically spawn another familiar from a predetermined list of familiars. I'm not 100% familiar on the exact amount of hits you have to take to proc that. But I do believe the followers you can generate is Dark Bum, Demon Baby, Succubus, I believe. And I might be mistaken, but I almost think you can get a second Incubus. I might be wrong about that. Alright. I've been fighting hard on this floor for not too much, just some consumables. Let's check out here. My Reflection used to be a much worse enemy item. It's quite a bit of stat ups, and as you can see, your tears end up coming back in an arc towards you. Potato peeler could be interesting, but we don't have the money, and I do think I want the red health. That way we can play temperance machines or blood donation machines. Joker card is excellent to grab. We can force a floor 1 devil deal if we wanted, or we could hold on to it and force it on another floor. We'll think about that. I probably should have started this fight with the box of friends active, but we went so well in the fight, I didn't really feel the need. I'm gonna take PJs. I could go back and hit that temperance machine, but I think I'm good. Let's go on. Alright, no curse. Let's take a look up here. Got some tricky dodging to do, but we got out unscathed. Alright. Aiming with Lilith can be a little tricky, because your shots don't follow you as they usually do. They come from behind you or beside you, depending on where you're going. Or where you're coming from, I should say. Can be a little tricky to get used to. Piggy bank is great. Considering Lilith benefits from damage, having something that procs with damage is a bit of a... I don't know if it's a synergy, but it fits the build for sure. Now we do have 16 cents. Ooh, I am letting myself get piled in that corner. We should double back and go to that shop for sure. In fact, let's just head there right now. I think the boss room is up there at the top of the map. Diplopia is a very interesting play. We can pop in the devil room, use Diplopia, pick up what we find there, and not lock in a devil deal. Or if we find something really bonkers like Brimstone, we could double it and take 2 of them. But certainly I'm going to take the Diplopia to the devil deal, just for the chance of what we could get there. Or if the game's in a mood, we'll get a no item devil deal. You know, I'm not asking for a game. I'm just kind of calling it out there. All right, whittle you down. All right, this is a pretty large floor too. Kind of feel myself getting cornered a bit. Get on out of there. Yeah, I kind of took the wrong area of the room to defend, but it was a little late to correct. Luckily, we didn't take damage. Ooh, almost got a hit from that extra step. Ooh, yep. Yeah. Definitely gonna want some stats soon. My reflection definitely helped quite a bit. I would appreciate some speed for sure. Don't forget we do have Box of Friends to collect after the devil deal. Can't forget that. Unless you find something really overpowered, you should kind of keep Box of Friends. Not gonna take that right away. I'm gonna think about it. Well, I want to take the Box of Friends with me, so I'm not going to leave it. I don't really have a choice. I'm gonna take it. I could take 2 little Brimstones, and honestly, that wouldn't be that bad considering the Box of Friends. But I'm actually gonna leave that. I'm gonna go collect my box, and I'm gonna think about that experimental treatment. So, what experimental treatment does is it gives you 4 random stat ups and 2 random stat downs. Sounds really good, and in theory, it can be. But you can get HP down, you can get a damage down, you can get a tears down. You know, it could be great, it could be terrible. If you're in a risky kind of situation, it's usually not a good idea. If you've got some needle items that might weigh your decision, I'm gonna try it. We got a speed down and an HP down. Not the worst combination. I'm very happy that our damage... Oh, jeez, what a room. What a welcome to floor 3. Well, I'm glad we got through that without taking damage. That was quite the surprise. Alright. Kind of collect ourselves from the jump scare, if you will. And see what we can find. It's a little unfortunate that we lost our red health, because the opportunities we might have with, say, a demon beggar or a blood donation machine to take damage are kind of locked out now. You know, I guess you could kind of say there's a couple different kinds of damage, right? There's... Oop, let's hold that thought. Let's pop this. Whew. Rough. All troll bombs. Well, not worth it, but 3 red chests, you can't really pass it up. And speaking of red chests, the reason why this room was 3 red chests was because of the trinket we picked up from that that mini boss fight we had. The left hand, what that does is it takes every single chest you find and it turns it into a red chest. So I'll say this, finding the left hand early does one thing, and it does weigh your odds in your favor of getting a guppy transformation, because guppy items are in the pool of red chests, and there are a lot of guppy items, so having found it so early should give us a decent chance of finding it. Noticing we have a nice large floor that we've explored without finding a single item room or shop. Does not bode well for boss rush, but considering the speed down we got, and Lilith is not very quick to begin with, she's just got the average speed. It didn't really seem like we would be in shape for it, so I'm not real broken up about it. We'll have a run at some point with Lilith that is just a great start, and we'll probably use something like that to do a boss rush run. Secret room might be above that room. Now think about it while I clear this room out. I may try it, since we have more bombs than keys. Got a bomb right there. There's not really a reason not to do this. Take a look at this red chest. We get a teleport. Let's think. So ceremonial robes is basically a free grab. Horde Babylon could be really good. I'm gonna take ceremonial robes and I'm gonna call it good there. Gameplay hasn't been fantastic yet today, so I'm a little worried about going so low on HP. Unfortunately, that was not the secret room. And unfortunately, we got a terrible shop. But we got a key out of it. I gave you a penny. Maybe you can use it to improve that shop game. And get Deadeye. Deadeye is an awesome item. So with each consecutive hit with Deadeye, I'm gonna finish exploring. Your damage goes up. If you take a look at our stats. Ooh. So right now we're locked in at 16 damage. However, as soon as we miss a shot, you reset your damage. So rewards accuracy, rewards patient firing. Unfortunately for us, we are using Lilith, which is not a character that you can be very accurate with. Yeah, I thought it might be here. Alright, I'm gonna get the curse room entry and access to this chest. Remember, we already teleported to the devil deal, so we're not really concerned with deal chance. I'm not gonna bomb that shopkeep. Or beggar, I should say. Yeah, interchangeable, I suppose. Gonna pop box of friends. Try to stay out of the path, and you see our damage coupled with the familiar damage is doing great. Get a second needle item, Roid Rage, which gives us speed up, which is excellent. All in all, the only problems with this run are self-inflicted. Bad dodging on my part, that'd be about it. Everything else about this run is excellent. So, no complaints. Alright, we still have that Joker card in our pocket. Not a bad thing to take. We might take it quite a ways, depending on how things go. Considering we have the left hand, which is going to give us more red chests, which is going to give us more deal teleports, we may actually not find ourselves needing it for a while. But those floors where we don't make a deal that we really want one, we'll have the option to just force one. That was pretty good usage of the black powder. Try to stay out of the bomb path. Nice. Alright, you two. Quit making a noise over there and let's get you done. Found our item room. Excellent. I'm gonna try to stay clear. Yeah. That's you. So, you can kind of see, like, I was trying to drag myself down to the bottom of the screen to line myself up, but I kind of bottomed out my character before Incubus was able to kind of line up. So, makes the shots a little clumsy. Don't really have a reason to take Unicorn Stump. There could be a play on this floor for it, possibly. I'm gonna pop Box of Friends here. Make short work of these guys. Don't want to give myself a chance to get hit by that creep those guys put down. A Troll Bomb for a reward. That's alright. Alright. And we get Dead Cat. So at no red health, Dead Cat gives you a red heart. And your 9 lives, which is excellent. Try to stay out of the way. Ooh. Yeah, I had a feeling I was going to take a hit there. Got over 15 cents. Let's take a look in here. Compost, something we could maybe take, but I don't want to lose my active. I'm not a huge fan of Pokego. Pokego gives you friendly enemies, basically, to follow you. They do damage, and they are actually offensively really good, and sometimes defensively too. But they do target you when they don't have an enemy to target. And their shots can be easy to confuse for enemy shots. Once again, I forgot to use my active in here, but honestly, the fight's over before it matters. Got tears up, range up, a couple of soul hearts. Let's look at this devil deal. Alright, this is the kind of devil deal you want in a Lilith run. You got Ghost Baby, you got Rotten Baby. We're low on health, which is not ideal, but we do have 9 lives, so I'm not concerned in the slightest. And we have a free mutant spider just hanging out here. So I guess the game is in a mood, a generous mood. So, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I am happy to play cruise control, tons of followers, quad shot, Deadeye run. I mean, why not? I'm even going to do this single chest challenge room. Because really, why not? We're stacked at this point. Could use my active, but we're good. Take a tap of damage. That's alright. Can't get my mood down now, game. So, I'm kind of sitting here thinking about the future of this run. And I've been talking about this Joker card kind of casually. But there is one thing we could do. We've got ourselves a really powerful build. Well, what we could do is we could just take this devil card, Joker card, to the end of the game, the end of the run. We don't get a devil deal for the trip to Shoal, well, we make one, and then we guarantee it. In fact, I would say, unless something crazy happens, that's totally what I'm going to do. Hive Mind, we don't have, well, we do have Rotten Baby. I'm going to take Hive Mind. Hive Mind increases the size of all friendly spiders and flies, and they become stronger. It doesn't tell me what the multiplier is. I don't know if it... Normally a fly or a spider will give you ×2 your damage, I believe. So most likely it's ×4. Don't quote me on that though. If I'm curious enough, I might look it up. But oftentimes I have the memory of a goldfish. I may forget all about it. Get a sack. Get a stars card. I'm actually going to use the stars card. Oh, get Gimpy. Well, if we had some red health, that could actually help us quite a bit. But we're going to make soul hearts on damage occasionally too, so excellent there. Yeah, data miner. Not going to be taking that today. Oh. We're on depths 1. We only have one more item room. Pay to win is a great item, great trinket that guarantees a restock machine in every item room that you encounter after if you find it on a floor, it will not do it for that room. However, for all the floors generated after you hold on to it, it will. So you have to enter the floor with it for it to proc. So if I had found it before going into this item room, it would not have procced. Did find a library. Got Bob's Curse. Got Book of Belial. We got Telepathy for Dummies. Telepathy for Dummies gives you homing tears on use, and it's a 2-room charge. It's a great item. Arguably, it could be better than Box of Friends in this situation. But I'm going to stick with the Box of Friends. I want to make a whole lot of familiars. Gotta be careful of that room. I could full clear, but I think we're probably good. I'm just going to head for the boss with our charge. Probably not going to make a devil deal this floor. We'll see. Alright. Use Box of Friends, get a whole bunch of familiars, doing a whole bunch of damage. And Monster 2 goes down nice and quiet. We did get a devil deal. We got Sty. Eye of the Occult. Eye of the Occult, I believe, would put us in auto fire. Its damage, its range, put us in auto fire. Would take us down some HP. I think I'm good. I think I'm all set. I think Eye of the Occult was either way was fine kind of play. I think if I had taken it, I think this run would have been absolutely fine. I think not taking it isn't going to lose the run for me. I think it's more just a preference thing. So, we're sitting pretty good. We got conjoined, which gave us the 3-way shot, which is great, especially for Deadeye. Means we're doing more shots, or our shots are taking up more of the room. Therefore, that spider, or I'm sorry, that fly ended up killing that guy before I was able to escape. Let's use it. Yeah, so conjoined synergizes well. Ooh, nice. With Deadeye for sure. You're spraying more of the room. You're giving yourself more opportunities to make contact on the shot wave that you're doing. Take a look in this arcade. Kind of said it a couple times. Wish we had some more red health to deal with, but the devil deals have been so good that it's kind of taken all of them away from us. Yeah, this room again, same concept. I get our first greed fight of the floor. No big deal. I could bomb for chance. I could, and I will. Alright. Just gonna look for our item room, and we're gonna look for our boss room. Found one. We get our third needle item, which gives us spun. We got stats up. Very needed stats up. And adrenaline is an item that... Ooh, maybe... Nah. Ugh. I don't really want to sit and stand in the spikes, but if I make a gap for myself, I'll do it. I'm hoping for an HP payout here. Yeah, adrenaline. So, if you have empty heart containers, adrenaline gives you a damage up based on how many empty heart containers you have. And actually, now that I have an empty heart container, we can demonstrate that. I'm going to do it on the Demon Beggar rather than that blood donation machine, because I don't think we need the money. And we're actually going to make money, so, with Piggy Bank. So as you can see, we got a damage up. I take health, the damage up goes away. I'm actually going to bomb this. Hopefully we get a heart. That is not the heart I was expecting, but I will take it when I can. Jeez. Alright. You know, we're not in bus rush mode, and we don't even have Hush unlocked, so there's really no need to speedrun this. I'll go back. Oh, it's that one. Yeah, I'll clear a couple rooms, maybe. See if we can get something. I mean, there we go. The game is in a very good mood. I have a funny feeling that the next run I do is just going to be awful. The game is trying to build my spirits up so that it can have more fun crushing them after. Alright, I believe we need 2 more taps. You know what? I'm confident. Oh no, it's just 1. I'm confident, but I'm not that confident. I was talking about the pill, but I'll actually take a few more hits. Okay, and I confirmed my what I was discussing earlier. If you look, we've got 2 incubus now. So yeah, we're sitting pretty good. Whenever we use Box of Friends, we are going to have 4 incubus in the room, firing. We're going to be absolutely fine against everything for the rest of the run. I mean, we could not see another item for the rest of the run, and we could probably beat Satan with this build. Oh, right. So, just like that. We get Consolation Prize, which gives us Fire Rate, which is excellent. No Mark Rocks. Let's head down. Curse of the Lost. Not even a little bit worried. We're not in a hurry. I'm not worried about clearing rooms. It's all good. Arguably, I shouldn't take the red health because it's going to decrease my damage, but I kind of want to take it along for the ride so that if I find an opportunity to clear some of my red health for familiars, I can do so. Double Wrath goes down real easy. We find our boss room very quickly, and we have a full charge, luckily. So we're going to keep that. We're not going to use it in this room. Where'd you go, Loki? Alright. I'll make short work of him. No item drops. Yeah, I think we just go. Let's hit the boss room. And it is Mr. Fred. Mr. Fred is not having a good day. Alright. Well, we'll, no devil deal. That's okay. We'll take dessert. And let's head down. So, Curse of the Blind. It's okay, we don't have item rooms. 100% devil deal. That's okay, too. It's a trip to Shoal. It's not an item. I'm totally fine with Curse of the Blind here. Not even worried. The one thing I might say is if we find a red chest that has an item, might be a little tricky. Because it could be Guppy, or it could be Cursed Eye, could be Curse of the Tower. That would be the one drawback. Not going to get in that boss challenge room. definitely not going to be down to 1 HP with this build. Yeah, we're just stepping into rooms. We're pushing the fire button and then moving on. It's almost automatic at this point. Ah, except for rooms like this. I'm going to try to redeem myself from the last time I went in a room like this. Get a little more patience involved. Alright. See if I can make my way over there without taking a hit. Woo! There. You are your own worst enemy for that room. Let's head down here, this large room. Got a couple mom's hands coming down. Got a couple of these, I forget what those guys are called. The doppelgangers? I can't remember. We must have one more somewhere. Oh, there you are, buddy. Alright. I think the boss room's down there, so I'm actually gonna go this way, just for fun. Yep, okay. I kind of gave the... we don't need that. I gave the game an opportunity to be funny and put it somewhere else. But we did, actually. So the game got its joke. That's alright. I don't mind. I don't care how many rooms we have to clear. We are on easy street right now. Yep. Nope, not even you guys. Well, it could have been a lot worse. It could have been so much worse. But do we take the damage for a health down? That's a question. Yeah, we do.
Health down.
The funny thing is, though, is we are going to have a devil deal. Because even after the Shoal visit, we're still going to have a Joker card after all this time. I'm going to try for super secret. Nope. Let's move on here. Alright. Whoops. Yeah. No problem there. Get our devil deal open. Let's go to Shoal. Ah. Blue Baby. And Hush. We got a Curse of the Lost. So the question is, do we pop the Joker card right away? I think the answer is yes. Well, let's break these fires up, see if we get any more hearts to drop. I'm gonna hit both of those. I was kind of hoping for a soul heart drop. Well, I'm gonna take Backstabber, and I mean, Headless Baby is a follower, so taking him will kind of work with what we got, but yeah, let's do it. Why not? One heart container is not a big deal. Alright, we gotta pick a direction. Let's head north. Well, this room was a little unpleasant, but we made it out no problem. Nope, no soul hearts. Alright, so definitely with the damage of Deadeye, plus all our damage, and Backstabber, yeah, we're gonna destroy everything, honestly. Really surprised we haven't gotten a single other guppy item. I could try to be kind of cute here and see what I can do. I know for sure I can get that soul heart kick out of there. I'm gonna hold off on the chest. If I get a surplus of bombs, I might go back. Considering we have Curse of the Lost, most likely once that room is a few rooms back, I'll probably forget all about it. Amnesia hides the map. for a black heart. Seems like a good bargain. Probably should take that other experimental pill and at least hold it. It'll be a stat down, but a damage up. So random stat down, but 0.6 damage up. Which might be worth it, but you know, if it's like tiers down, probably wouldn't be. I see you, Mark Druck. Let's see what we got. Alright. Ooh. My worst nightmare. Almost worth bombing out, but the possibility that the run could be, or the end of the run could be either side of it, makes me want to finish it. And there we are. No reason not to check these chests out. Alright, we don't have as much health as I wanted to have for this fight, but I think we'll be absolutely fine. Pop bombs box. I'm not even going to do the bomb trick. I'm just going to do the little brim. Just like that. Yeah, this should not be a long fight. Alright. I'll wait to say it, but there it is. GG. Alright, we touched the chest, finished the run. We're going to take our unlocks, and with a big smile on my face, I say thank you very much for watching. And we're going to call it here. Peace.